Alright, we are back with some more Death Stranding 2. Welcome back, everyone. I believe we are in, or at least approaching the final few hours of the game. I don't know, I say few, they could be 5 to 10 hours, I don't know. But we are probably approaching the end of the game now, and I can't wait to, see everything that it has to offer. I changed the difficulty to brutal, by the way, because I think it will now be more fun since I'm used to the game. So let's begin. Oh yeah, we stopped here. I think we were supposed to collect something for the weaponry. Yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. Let's talk to him first.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. Pierre Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers.
Okay. Yeah, I showered, did everything, then I saved last time. So now I'm just going to leave. I don't need to do anything else. I just hope we see more of Higgs because the fact that it shows that I'm 79% done with the game, I feel like it needs to show a bit more of him because he's the main villain and I love his performance in this game.
Thank you for coming. Be after my child. You are the father.
Now in the first game, if I remember correctly, Lou was going to be the name Sam was going to give his baby boy if he survived, and apparently that baby boy was the baby that Lucy's carrying. But this game now is now like telling us that the baby was not actually Sam's baby. It was apparently for the other guy, Neil.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Okay.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security.
Hold on a second.
We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Cord Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified, and now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Okay, sorry for that pause during the previous section where Deadman was talking to us. There was a bunch of noise outside, so I muted my mic, and you know it. The game always freezes like this. Like every time I press the PS button. Anyway, we made it here. I just drove here, and now we're going to deliver this stuff. 22%. I went through a BT area, and yeah, okay, that's bad. At least it takes the average. It doesn't take like the most, because some of those say like 46%.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Here's a little something for you. Feel free to use it.
Oh.
We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
What? This has never happened before. Is this normal? Check on Lou is the only option. Yeah, usually it would show the animation of him waking up and everything. But you know what? Before we check on Lou, before something is somehow revealed to us, let me think about, like, there's certain things I've been thinking about, yeah? One would be that Lou was somehow that thing that was flying inside the Magellan some episodes ago, like when everyone was sleeping, you know? And then, what's her name? Fragile started dreaming about the day that Lou got killed and everything, and she was like, I'm sorry, she was saying that in her sleep. So, and then the next morning, they found toys somewhere in one of the rooms in the Magellan, and we assumed that would be what's her name, Tomorrow, right? So my theory was that thing was actually Lou, and it was playing with toys because Lou is still a kid and everything. Then the second would it had something to do with Tomorrow, maybe being some other sort of manifestation of Lu. I don't know what the right word is to use, but that seems more and more less likely as as time passes on. So I don't think that's the case. Then another one who I thought could be Lu in some other form is the Red Samurai, because it makes baby noises when it's doing stuff, even while fighting. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that. I know like this may be wild, but you never know with Kojima, right? Like imagine it's like a trinity of Lus. Like it could be both that thing that was flying around. That it looks like a butterfly or fairy, moth. I don't even remember what insect it looked like. And then Tomorrow, and then but it could also just be a theme around the game, around like kids and babies. And let me stop yapping. Let's continue. So what's wrong with this Lou? Oh, oh well, never mind. I thought something was going to be revealed. I was excited, so I yapped for nothing.
Sam, the next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers. Now, we won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region, and we have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts. I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
Okay.
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue. Tarman has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though. Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started.
Okay, extend the chiral network to shit. F8.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway,
Will I be using
the new
it
and
though?
improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
Alright, let's take on the main order.
Sam, this is Charlie. Your next order requires that you accomplish two specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your Cupid to link up the next facility. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding any further. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight may lead to a prolonged and difficult struggle. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which ones to bring with you. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy's base, head directly to the Southern Environmental A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, the DHV Magellan can move there to provide support. There's no time to waste, Sam.
Alright, we'll have to go here. I think it's probably best to try and do it stealthily, but I don't know. I'll take weapons just in case. Oh, someone down there saw me. Yeah, he's right there. And I forgot to get weapons that, you know, would help a lot during stealth. So I'd probably have to use weapons like this. If it even works on them, I don't know. Let's try out and see. That's one. I'm not sure how many there are in total, though. That's the problem. Also, for some reason, I can't... It showed me where this one was, but the others don't seem to be located. Because that one, that's 100. Shit. I pressed the wrong button. Jesus. Probably best to just do it like this, to be honest.
Great job. No more jammers to worry about. Let's head to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Yeah, I just wish I knew where my... Oh, I think that's my vehicle there. Is that the one? Hopefully. And yeah, there were only two of them, so...
See that, Sam? Those ghost mechs up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we?
Which ones? Oh, what? There's a lot of them.
Hey Sam, it's Tarman. We've almost finished making our adjustments to the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you've brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP. You can do it.
Okay. I guess as long as I go to the side here, I should be fine. Oh, never mind, they've seen me. Alright, they didn't exactly spot me, so it's fine. What? Oh. Cutscene. These guys again. Wait, really? I'm just supposed to fight? You know, I put my controller down. I put my controller down thinking that something important was going to happen. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, these things are so dangerous. Some more just keep coming like this, huh? Yo, these bullets are going to molest me if I'm not careful. I need to... I can be somewhat stealthy with this, right? Nice. Wait, I thought I killed it. These ones are extremely dangerous. I don't know if I can handle fighting. There's 3 of them. Yeah, that's too much. Wait, oh, it's there. Only 2. I can't tell. I don't know whether I should try it or if I'll just be like wasting my time. Oh wait, did I kill that one? Nice. Oh wait, no, I don't think I did. I just knocked it down. No. Yo, is this guy invincible? What's up?
Reinforcements. Here they come, Sam.
Bro, there's more. This is insane. I should have fucked more. Like there's stronger weapons I could have had, but maybe if I die, I'll go and get them. Because this is actually insane. The moment I choose to switch the hardest difficulty is when the game pulls something like this on me. Oh, finally, this thing is down. Now for the second one. Oh wait, these things come out and... yeah. I forgot about that. Finally. Yeah, I just had to get a proper one-on-one with that one. Oh, look at these guys. Alright, come on. Oh, the last one hit me.
Oh, honestly, Sam, you're incredible. We should be able to connect the facility to the network now.
That was easily the toughest encounter in the game. If I had known... like, I know that they mentioned that there's enemies nearby, but like, I suspected we would be here before we would have to, you know, fight any enemies. Like, come here before they invade the place, essentially. So, I didn't think of packing any of the actual heavy hitters, you know, like the really strong stuff. He has rested twice in like 20 seconds. Look at that damage I took. That's insane. Is that even legal? I should be ashamed of myself.
You're a welcome sight, mate. Not sure we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up when you did. Let me check your order info. Had a rough go of it, I see. But that's on me for
Shut
asking
up.
too much.
I don't break that easily. I think we have just finished this
I
chapter.
can't imagine what would have happened to
Yeah.
this place if you'd...
Alright.
And now we can finally get on the chiral network. Connect that Cupid of yours.
Yeah, this part has actually been really stressful. I fought them for like 10 minutes straight. I'll have to cut the footage for, to show the useless parts when I was doing essentially nothing in the fight.
Connection established without issue. That's a relief. Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of the emergency situation. But now I think we can relax a little bit. More accurate observations ought to help too. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several locations. Indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll find out soon enough. Unfortunately though, the tar currents near our facility is still looking awfully rough, so we can't declare our emergency resolved just yet. The DHV Magellan won't be able to join you here either. It's gonna take some work to get to the bottom of this mess. I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances, but I'll be sure to thank you properly later. Just know that we're all really grateful. Take care, mate.
Uh-oh! Guitar got...
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. But boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
I've died. Okay.
Oh yeah, my everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrie. So, the moment you come back from the seam all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out of it. It won't be long before the pain becomes more than physical.
Yo, this is crazy. Is there something else I can do, perhaps? Hold on, because this is torture. I'm really feeling it. Okay, let's see.
Y'all caught up now? And that thing and its colorful past? The whole Child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean. Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. There ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer. Yeah. Suffer. Through the day you were born. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes, and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in our dream. And I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in our dream.
I feel like I'm supposed to do something here, but I don't know. It's...
Oops. Catch you later.
Stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his high is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't! Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam, come on! I don't know what to do!
Alright, let me just... I'm going to close this off, but I'll begin by saying I, I was close to tears. You know, that cutscene where they were helping Sam, like you see that desperation in Tomorrow's face when she was trying to accelerate time to see if the flames would burn out or anything, but Sam just kept on dying and resurrecting, and it was like really emotional seeing them like having the thought of losing Sam. Like even though I know he wasn't going to die, like that was very, that was very well done. And then that song, Rainy's song, is the most emotional in the entire game to me at least. So when it started playing, let me tell you, I was actually like I don't cry when I'm watching stuff media. I think the only time I ever felt like so sad that I almost cried for a character's death was Iron Man and Arthur Morgan. Those are the only two times I almost cried. Although there's nothing that has ever actually made me shed tears, but I was really, really close. I just put the controller down and I was like, wow, this is like a masterpiece of a cutscene, like from the beginning of it, the song that Higgs was singing, the dying and resurrecting, making me think, oh, I'm supposed to do something different. Even Tomorrow herself was thinking, let me try out something like it makes you try something else. I don't know if it's the same for others, but it made me try something as a player. Tomorrow also tried something with what she could do, and then, Rain is the one who brought the rain, obviously. That was really, really well done. I'm going to end the video here, and I'll begin. There's a cutscene that plays after that, and I'll talk about it later. I don't think I'll include it in this video because the video is going to be too long. But yeah, I'll talk about it in the next part. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this has been a long outro. This video may even be very long because of it, over 45 minutes. But I'll try to reduce the time and show you all the interesting parts at least. So once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.